Dreams? You honestly think that a 14-year-old girl does not have better things to think about, like concerts? But really, Martin Luther King Jr. did have an amazing worldwide dream. His dream became his entire reputation. He is remembered as a legendary activist, speaker, and dreamer. Though I may never be known for any of those things, I also have a dream. Though I will never give a speech in front of an enormous crowd, I definitely have a dream. On the surface, our dreams may seem completely different, but once you think about them, they're actually quite similar. When it comes to my dreams for my future, I dream that someday I can get tattoos and continue to get piercings while also getting equal opportunities and not being judged. Why, when you hear about racism or sexism, do you freak out and act disgusted? But when you see the man covered with tattoos, you instantly label him as a bad person. Why, when you see the lady with a mohawk, do you avoid her at all costs? When you see the couple who looks like they should be in a Hot Topic commercial, do you stare at them like they're subhuman? I don't think people realize how much worse that could make one person's day. I have a dream that someday I will convince other people to see things how I do. If it comes to a conventional woman and a woman with multiple tattoos at a job interview, that the employer will only look at their skills, not their appearance. I want for me to be able to convince other people that having colored hair, piercings, or tattoos does not make you subhuman, satanic, or even a bad person. I dream of a world where I can make a difference by making anyone who decides to express themselves a little bit differently feel comfortable going to churches, fancy restaurants, or even just going to work without worrying whether or not they should have to cover up their body art. Thinking about my dreams for my generation, sexual orientation equality is definitely the most important one. I have a dream that someday, all people, regardless of their sexuality, will be treated equal. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that two men still cannot get married in most places. I dream of a world where my best friend, who is bisexual, can tell her parents without worrying whether or not she'll get kicked out of her house because they're too afraid of what the neighbors might think, or they don't like it, or they won't accept her for being who she is. I dream of a world where lifelong gay marriages are normal and accepted, but 72-day-long celebrity marriages are not accepted. I imagine a world where gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, or asexual people won't have to come out. They'll just say they're happy, and that's all that'll matter. I dream of a world where my brother Devin can marry any man that makes him happy, and they can go out in public as a couple and not be ridiculed for just going to dinner. Just like Mr. King, I dream of a world of peace, harmony, and acceptance. Martin Luther King Jr. knew that a black woman could do everything just as well as a white woman. Well, I know an inked woman could do everything just as well as, if not better in some cases, than an inkless woman. Think about it. How's the ink on your skin honestly affect your ability to do a job? Likewise, how does your sexual orientation affect your ability to do that job? In the same way, how does the way you look, or who you decide to marry, affect your character? I'm not asking you to shower with them, be like them, or even really like how they are. I'm just asking from now on to look a little bit deeper before you judge.